What happens when you anger a demon? That is a question many beginning occultists think to themselves, or anger a deity in general. Well, that really depends. When you are working with a demon, and you anger that demon, from my experience of over 25 years of doing magic, I've noticed they kind of don't pay attention or ignore you. Also, there are situations that I've noticed that if I agree to do something for the demon, that if you don't, things tend to go a little wacky in your life. Here's an example. I promised to bring King Baal oranges. He likes oranges. While I was walking to the fridge, I fell, and his altar dish flew out of my hand. Nothing happened. I just fell. But I understood that it had something to do with King Baal and his oranges. Things of that nature. So it's important when you are working with a demon, make sure that the words and the actions are aligned. If you enjoy this type of occult content, be sure to subscribe. Demons are different than human beings. They see things very differently than we do. They see things at a much larger scale. They see the whole chessboard. From our point of view, we are like the pieces of that chessboard. When we are working with the infernal divine, or the demonic divine, it is important to understand that they teach us on how to be self-sufficient, so that we can rely on ourselves, that we could see through the illusions that we need to see to grow and become closer to our divine self. There was a time when I started working with the 22 tunnels of Set, the pathways in the Qliphoth, and I was heavily working with Lilith. Now, I was interested in actually meeting Arachne, another demon. While I called in Lilith to help me with the 22 tunnels of Set, I asked Lilith, is it possible for me to work with Arachne? She got actually pretty angry because I called her to work with the pathways of the Qliphoth, but my ego got ahead of me, and because of this, I didn't hear from Lilith for over 3 days. So that is an example of what can happen. The way humans get angry is not the way the demons get angry. The way we get angry is very petty compared to what angers demons. So that gives you an example of what to expect. So my tip is, if you are working with a deity, act with humility. And if you make a deal with spirit, be sure to keep that deal. Now, if you're interested in astral projecting, you could click on this video over here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.